Steve, Just, welcome guys. Safari number 5 or 6, I believe, down the line. Many years later, many countries later for Steve and myself. Steve, this time I see no rifles. You and Justin have not brought some of your wonderful collection from Houston. Talk to us. What are we doing this safari?
We're looking for new challenges. So Justin's taking up bow hunting, so I couldn't let him have all the fun by himself. So we brought along some bows. Looking to get a little closer this time and do some bow hunting. So it'll be a first for us in Africa. So very excited about that. I'm going for the Cape Buffalo with you to take it to the next level, and Justin's going to be hunting the Plains game.
Yeah, well, Justin, what we'll do, we'll send the camera with the buffalo hunters first. We'll carry on doing our thing, and we'll have Ozzy catch up with us later. We got a few animals in mind we want to try to target. We'll just see what we can find on the way. I know Klipspringer is high on your list. That one's probably not going to be a bow in the Eastern Cape Mountains, but it's going to be an epic mountain hunting day for us nonetheless. So we'll probably pull the rifle out for that one. But otherwise we will hunt hard with the bow. I like going on foot, so we'll just walk a lot and see what we can find, take whatever opportunities we can get. So it's going to be a totally different safari, but very cool.
Yeah, sounds good. The spot and stock has kind of been my favorite part of hunting here in Africa, so taking the bow is going to add an extra challenge for that.
100%.
Steve, getting ready for something we've spoken about for a long time. My mate Steve and I have been various countries in Africa. We've hunted more buffalo than I care to remember. Everyone has been incredible, but there's been no lack of fantastic buffalo experiences, and now taking on a Cape Buffalo with a bow. It's a first for us.
New challenge, yeah. Very excited.
A new challenge. We're going to give it hell in the East Cape here. Good to have Steve back here. And we've got David across the way who's been spotting buffalo all morning, and we found a couple of bulls that we want to try and get a closer look at. So we're going to begin this journey, bow in hand, and see what we can do.
It's going to be epic.
Yeah, where we are now, we're within 200 yards, so let's just watch any rocks or anything we kick. And when we get within 100 yards, we'll knock an arrow. Okay, but we're still good, okay? And it's just up on the, like they call it here, 2 o'clock. But David says he's feeding, so we want to try and get ourselves to a position. We'll wait for him to feed past us, okay? He's literally in this thick clump right here, not far from us, just feeding. David just doesn't know what he wants to do. He says he wants to go there, then he wants to go up, then he wants to work towards us. We're in the zone, we just hanged in. So what we've got into a zone where we've seen a buffalo bull. I saw him at about 45 yards, and he sped up into this clump ahead of us here. And I'm pretty sure he's gone to lay up for the morning sun, morning rest. And we're just going to wait it out. We're right in the zone. If he comes left, we got a chance. If he comes right, we got a chance. The wind's perfect into our faces. So we'll just wait it out, and hopefully he'll move sooner rather than later. I just don't want that warthog to pass straight towards that buffalo that's lying down. We won't shoot lying down, okay? We will wait for it to get up, okay? I just want to find him. He's literally behind this bush. I'm sure he's going to feed towards the water. I just want us to have this cover, okay? I don't want to be caught out with these warthogs. The warthogs are happy they're feeding, but he's right here within like 50 yards. So I just want to lay eyes on him, make sure he's a hard boss, and then we'll work the scenario. feed them. Another arrow in. Just don't move too much. That dog spots his hoof. He's lying on his back. His head's up. I swear he's stone dead. Talk to us.
Thank you, brother.
I tell you what, this guy is tenacious. He said to me he wants to hunt a Cape buffalo with a bow after we've hunted 10 other Cape buffalo in 3 different countries on the African continent. And I said to him, shoot your bow lots, practice lots. And he said to me, I'm going to do it. And one thing I've learned about you, you commit with everything. I believe we have a Cape buffalo.
One thing I've learned, Carl always delivers. John X Safari. Unbelievable.
Well, guys, this Steve and I have dreamt of for a long time, and I tell you, I've said it, and I'll say again, this was a violent arrow. I mean, this buffalo, the way he's lying here, his legs are caught up in these trees. I mean, I can't wait to open him, Steve, and see.
He didn't go 10 yards.
It did not go 10 yards. I mean, he did as he was going in behind the bush, you had a tough angle. And I had said to you yesterday, I said to you last night, I said, Steve, you know where the zones are, you know where the kill zone is. If you're comfortable, let that arrow fly. And I said, go with the instinct. And you did exactly that, because I tried to stop him with the bellow, and it was like a delayed stop. He half stopped, and then he stopped, and it was a tight angle, and you went for it. And I tell you, a bull in this class, an old bugger like this, on his own, and that arrow, no words, mate. Your homework was done.
Could not have done it without you.
I'm telling you, it is incredible. This is a buffalo, chaps. Really awesome. And we're going to pull him out when the men come now and get ourselves a better look at what this arrow did.
He fell so hard his horn is dug in about 1.5 feet below my actual foot right here.
Yeah.
Dirt. We can't even roll him over.
Yeah. Chaps, this is so special. Oh, it's crazy. I haven't seen anything go down that quick before. Never seen a Cape buffalo expire that far.
Usually we shoot them 3 at a time. At least this time they die really quick, right?
Shit. Damn. You want to know why? He went 10 yards. Right here is why. Right through the top of the heart.
Yeah, could be the top of the heart.
Top of the heart, right, this is where you cut it. So through here, it went through the lungs there. And right through here. This is where you cut it, yeah. Right through here. That's right. Absolutely buggered. And if we open that heart, yeah, the hemorrhaging is right here at the top. See, this is where the hemorrhaging is, right here.
Right there.
Where it's that darker blood like that. And that's why it only went 10 yards.
10 yards, wow.
So, couldn't have been better. Fantastic.
Well, Jazz, it is a brisk, chilly morning, but it's actually a nice strong wind for us. We hunted this bowl yesterday, and there's a lot of game. Across there, you've got that draw going up just above the shadow line there in the sun. I see a beautiful old eland bull sitting there. We did see some reedbuck when we were driving up to this ridge line, and the impala in here. It's headed straight down here. Nice now, we can walk in the shadow. Things won't really pick us up, but we've got to get into that draw. Then we can work our way up. We can see what we can get onto on that side, but there's definitely a lot of game out there. Let's just give it a go.
to come and stay in behind trees. Nyala are feeding just across this little valley from us.
Okay.
It's a little bit open just in front here. Let's just try to stay behind some trees here. Coming left of us. You see the sun patch?
I think so, I'm not sure.
Okay, they're just left of the green bush in that black hole.
Take
Just below that limb. Just below that limb.
You want me to take it?
Yeah. Got him, bro. Got him. You got him, my man. That was a tight quarter, but good stuff.
Gosh, shaky.
I won't never see anyone.
Yeah.
But you got him. It swung in there. There was a limb, just below that limb. So I was shouting and you dropped in there perfectly. Oh my good gracious. I'm sweating. Too many layers on.
I know.
We look like two Sasquatches moping around the brush here.
When I had Aussie stuff up there, I had one of those little red barbs about 2 inches thick stuck in my leg. I wouldn't have been able to keep on coming if I didn't just dig it out.
I can breathe now. That was a long stalk.
Yeah.
A couple hours. Almost 2 hours.
I didn't see him from whenever we saw him all the way up there until right now. You kept on him. It was impressive.
Yeah. So give him some time. The shot looked perfect. I saw the arrow flying in. It looks like we hit him pretty spot on.
Okay.
We'll go there to where he was and just wait there while. Look at that.
Let's go.
Blood right to the fletchers, bro. That's what you want to see. There's blood to the fletchers means it's gone right through something good. Good job, my man.
Thank you.
My goodness. Let's put that one in the quiver.
Okay.
Give it some time with a nice blood trail we can start following.
Okay.
That is what every bow hunter and PH wants to see. Come through the site of the shot was under that bush and immediately lots of blood. Look at all that blood lying there. That is a lot of blood. Just there we saw that massive pool of blood. I said, come on, this thing is going to be lying dead just in front of us. Came through the bush and I see the orange legs lying right here. Check it out, just. I'm very surprised this bull ran as far as he did. But I'm not sure where the shot entered. We'll see now. But there was so much blood on the trail. This bull probably went 600 yards. So just clearly a good vital shot with the amount of blood we're seeing. I'm just not sure exactly where, but this bull stepped out there with that cow and man, it was a tough shot. My good gracious. But check that, just the classic Nyala box shape. 2.5 inches of white ivories there. He was the dominant bull there. See how thick his neck is. So yeah, just a magnificent animal.
Looks like it came out the neck.
It actually did. Exit the center of the neck. The entrance must be here somewhere. We'll look now. But that, my man, was a tough shot. Nice old bull. Look how he's cracked that off there. And yeah, just a beautiful hunt this morning. We've been going hard. Yesterday, the old man got onto the buffalo and we're very happy for him. And then today we brought our good buddy Aussie with us to join on our escapades. We had a few failed stalks yesterday, and this morning we got really close on an eland bull. So yeah, the spot and stalking is just a whole nother level of challenge to get into bow range. And man, we worked these Nyala properly this morning, and to find this bull and for everything to work out and get him a 40-yard shot, tough, under a tree limb, man, it wasn't easy. But Yari is beautiful animal, my man. Good job.
Thank you. Yeah, couldn't ask for a better animal to harvest, and what an amazing hunt that one was.
Well, just we've come back to old familiar territory. You said this morning, many years since you were up here in the Karoo Mountains. We are hunting primarily Klipspringer. So we're kind of glassing high on all these kind of mountain slopes here that are a bit out of the wind and all these little draws going up. So hopefully we can find something. We've got a couple days up here, so give it our best shot and spend some time up here and see what else we can find. But total different looking area than Woodlands. It's interesting just to change scenery and try something different.
Yeah, it's great to be back and looking forward to climbing these mountains.
It's still there. We've got a lot of work to do. That up there is a blind summit. The mountain goes flat a bit, then up once more. So the clippy is just behind there. So from here it actually can't see us at all. It's behind those big rocks in the skyline. That looks like the skyline, but it flattens a bit and goes up once more. So it's pretty perfect. We're just going to now have to go straight up here all the way until we can start coming around there. And we should still be in that area. There's no reason for him to disappear. Okay, Jas, we've got to the top here. This is exactly where we saw that ram from the bottom, but he is not here, so we're not sure where he's gone. There's those big cliffs across there, I can't see there. There is another pair left of those big cliffs, about 800 yards across this big draw. And since we are now right at the top, we're going to go right along the top, go above the big cliffs ahead of us, and come up above that pair there. There's min chance of them seeing us. It's quite a strong window. And so it should help the cause. I don't think they're going to be keen to move out of there. They're in a sheltered spot. Let's give it a go.
Yeah. I see the one with his head tilted.
Can you see the one? I can see one that's kind of almost facing us.
The ram is the one with his left, turning left right now.
Can you see horns?
Yes.
Okay, if you can see horns, take your time and squeeze. Got him. You got him. I know you got him with a saw fur flying in the air. I never saw him fall. Oh, my man. Good job.
It's so aggravating because that shot was 10 times less steady than that one.
Well, you got it. There are two females still standing up there. That shot was tough.
Yeah.
We couldn't get a shot on him there. They ran over. And I thought, let me just check this side, and the same ram ran back over this way. I think it's the same one.
That was the one.
I think it's the same one, although there are now two females here. There could easily have been another pair this side. But panic trying to get set up, and the ram actually ran away, and then you moved, yeah.
There's one lower now too.
Jeepers. Good job, mate.
Thanks.
Good job.
Thanks.
What a heck of a day in the mountains. Hard, tough day. But totally worth it. And that shot, like you say, was so much more difficult than the shot you were going to take earlier.
Yeah.
Check him out.
Little baby?
Not a baby at all. We were joking. Ozzy, our man at Scully's, can print us big horns if we shot the baby. But it's the same ram that ran over from the back. Beaut. Look how thick his horns are. And look here, he's just starting this post. He's got about 1/2 inch of post growing here. And thankfully, the good old cannon, the 28 Nozzler, didn't blow a hole in it. Perfectly clean, preserved the cape. So, my man, we've had an unbelievable day in the mountains. Rough, windy, but you just look at this. And not many people that would be as privileged as we were today to actually have a chance to do this. let alone many people able-bodied to do what we did. It's just magical. So
It was a tough
job.
day and a shaky last 15 minutes, but we pulled it together in the end. So
yeah.
can't be happier. Yeah.
Yeah, we started our stalk at about 12 noon, and it's now 5:25 p.m. The sun's going to set soon.
Yeah.
And that is a full day of proper mountain hunting. And for a species that we really enjoy here in the Eastern Cape, and you really got to work for. And that's what we did today. So magnificent, my friend. Look at that. Beaut, beaut, beaut. Well, Justin, today is literally the polar opposite of the weather we had yesterday. There's hardly a breath of wind. So yesterday we were literally up there on top of this big mountain and shot our Klipspringer right on top next to that big cliff. And when we came out, we did see a lot of springbuck down here on the plains, and there's a lot of this like 5-6 foot high brush here and a lot of eroded ditches and that. So I figured today would be a good chance to just try and see where we can spot springbuck near these positions that we can stalk them. So we're back to the stick and string today.
Yeah.
At least it's glorious weather, so we'll give it a go. Back out with the, what do I call it? The Sasquatch suit. We'll try and find ourselves a springbuck here somewhere in these plains today and see what we can pull off here. But I'm feeling optimistic.
Me too. Fun new challenge for the day.
Exactly. Justin, there's a springbuck ran by himself in front here with lots of scattered brush about 4 foot high, which is perfect. We can just crouch and maneuver it. And the wind is very minimal. It's drifting like this. So let's just go slow before we take our time. Springbuck's feeding, so even in the brush, we just go really slow. And you can see we can line up some trees again within range. Then just walk to behind these bushes, we can get to this touchstone. I'll tell you when to draw. Got him perfect, just. No way. Oh my goodness. That thing was feeding away from us at 80 yards and I was about to tell you let's move. And then it turned and started feeding back into the wind. I was like, oh my goodness, this thing's actually coming. And I ranged a spot and then I said, dial 50 on your bow. And then he came here and he actually came to 45. That's why I said to you just go low on the shoulder. And you were going to shoot high, but there was no time. We had this one grass tuft protecting us.
I had to shoot through it too.
And he just stood perfect. I saw the arrow go through, but I didn't actually see the impact. I thought, man, where did that go? And then when he spun, I saw blood coming out from the other side a little bit far back, but dark blood coming out.
Yeah.
But the angle is probably right there and thereabouts.
Probably did something good at least, right?
Yeah. My man, I can't believe we got that right. We'll give it some time and then we'll don't follow up.
Sounds great.
Well, blood right to the fletching again. See a bit of meat on there. We hit something with meat. I think, like I said, the exit from the other side, it smells clean, so we didn't hit gut. So that's pretty good. So it's somewhere in the front there. And like I said, I saw when he turned, I saw blood coming out a bit back, kind of the liver region. But so far, that's a good sign. Like I said, no gut on there, and definitely red blood. So put that one in your quiver. Give it some time, and we'll start following up. Well, Jazz, we're on that side there, mate. Good dog, Coda. Hey, enough. Of course, the dog thinks she's now the hero. We put her down way back, and she just took off far and hard. And like, man, I can't believe the Springbuck's gone that far. Good dog, girl, enough. But she was spot on. She was running all the way on the track. We walked over here, and Springbuck was lying stone dead. Heap of blood all along the way. But what a magnificent, ancient Springbuck, a massive Kalahari buck. I mean, look how he's worn these horn tips down. You can see some rubbing here. I mean, these ridges are really got a lot of wear, so fantastic animal. Good job, Coda. But yeah, the line is perfect. From this angle, it looks really high, but the exit on the other side's about there. So he probably jumped the string a slight bit, but clearly hit enough because there is a really solid blood trail that led us here. It was not difficult to find it, but and it's really got a lot of blood lying around it here, so we definitely hit some good stuff. But my man, to get a Springbuck on foot with the boat had to work out perfectly.
Yeah.
And this morning we took all the luck that was handed our way, because it couldn't have been luckier. And it just stood in the right spot, and you nailed it. So fantastic.
Yeah. Very nice having a refreshing hunt like this after the hard hunting we've done the last 2 days.
After the expedition of yesterday. Right, Jazz, we're having an action-packed afternoon. No arrows flung yet, but plenty of excitement. We just power walked up the hill to meet our tracker. We were down in this bowl where the game spike didn't work out. He says there's a big common Reedbuck ram lying over here by itself in quite a stoppable place. The wind's good, it's coming straight over this ridge in our face. So let's just peep over here with him and just get eyes on it and see if there's any chance there. But he says he thinks this is quite a nice place to stalk, so let's have a look.
Right, let's see if we can get one fly.
Just come around. Okay. Whoa. Sounded solid. That's that Reedbuck's very sick. His head's a little bit back, but it also was quartering, so the shot looks around the liver, but it was quartering as well. I see quite a lot of blood coming out the hole there, so you can see he's got his ears pinned back in that. My estimation that it will just bed down right there and expire. We'll just give it a little bit more time, and then we'll follow up. But he's definitely, looks like he's just gonna go down right there. Check it out, my man. Beautiful, beautiful common Reedbuck. Much bigger, it's like a mountain Reedbuck on steroids. Look how thick these horns are. This guy's full of scars everywhere. He's just an old fighter, but a really scarred up guy, thick neck. They look a bit like a big white-tailed deer, you know, in terms of how they stand out there. So pretty awesome animal, and not a commonly hunted one at all. There are a few around here, and there are multiple pockets of them across the Eastern Cape, but we don't shoot many. You don't see them all that often. But getting the opportunity on one here at last light, like, right, let's take it. And I mean, look at that. And if the camera can see that, perfect broadhead cut on the shoulder. I mean, that's gone right near the heart at least. The exit was obviously a tighter quarter than we thought, because the entrance is about there, and it's exited square on the shoulder. So Great shot, my man. We were worrying it's a bit low, a bit back, but looking at it now with that slit square on the middle of the shoulder, that's unbelievable, my man. It's actually perfect shot at 50 yards. There was no getting closer. So beautiful. Look how thick horn he is, curves, carries the mass right to the end. It's an awesome animal, man.
Seems to be our MO to get one right at the end of the night too.
End of the night.
I want to thank there's a lot of people to thank on this. I want to thank my archery buddies, Harold Thomas and Gary Turner, always talking so excited about it. I did archery hunt when I was younger, before I was old enough to actually rifle hunt, but then once I put a rifle in my hand, I never looked back, but those guys kept telling me how great it was. Had to do it. My son wanted to take up archery, so thank you, Justin. That's really what put me over. And it's been fantastic learning this side of it. And I really also want to thank Philip Zintek from Brenham, Texas. He showed me that it could be done over here. He gave me an awesome setup. The Ed Ashby broadheads, 350 grains with the grizzly sticks, and thanks to the guys at Grizzly Sticks for setting this up with the 950 grain combo. Obviously it did the job. He's laying there, belly up. And
a proper old bull.
And a proper old
like
bull.
to hunt.
Yes, but the another guy that I couldn't have done this without is Rick Erdman over at West Houston Archery on I-10 and Katy. That man can tune a bow like nobody. He took these big heavy arrows and this Hoyt Alpha X, 80 pounds, and he dialed it in, and I got to the point where I couldn't shoot more than 2 or 3 arrows because I'd just be ripping them up, Robin Hooding them, taking out the backs of them and the veining. So he really dialed this in. Rick couldn't have done it without you. It's just quite a feeling. Truly, I can't thank everyone enough for this experience. It's been amazing. At the end of the day, all I really did was pull it back and let it go. Everybody else was a part of the arrow's path. It truly was. I couldn't have done it without all those people I mentioned. And
so our hunt here has come to an end, and I just want to say, Mom, Dad, can't believe it's been 10 years since our first trip here together, and 4 safaris later. I've hunted a lot of animals here because of you guys, and now taking on new challenges with the bow, and I feel very fortunate that I've got to have these experiences with you guys, and I just want to say thank you, and I love you.